Welcome to the new series of my gameplay. This is Jusant. I'm not sure if I have pronounced it correctly, but here we go. Let's start a new game. So Jusant, a French nautical term for receding tide. This is very interesting because when I take a look at the front cover of this game, it kind of looks like an apocalyptic scenario. So I'm not really sure like what it is about yet. I go through every game with a open mind, so I don't really know what it is. But it seems really nice. The graphics, they look pretty cool, pretty crisp. But when I look at what kind of genre it is, this is more like a adventure climber type of game. I still have no idea what it is. This make me seem like, for eyewear kind of reminds me of like the olden time before we had sunglasses. Everything looks like a desert here. Wonder what it is. But there are seagulls. Seagulls in the desert? Or they're not seagulls, there's some other animal. What's this strange looking thing? This big structure. But there are ships everywhere. So that leads me to suspect that there is an enormous drought in that area, leading to people to leave. Are these even crabs? It's like a pincer and body in one. That looks kind of weird. I wonder what are the markings on her face. Are those like, what football players put on their face to protect from the sun, from getting their cheeks burned? Let's see. Well, what kind of... Is that a water pouch or something? It sounds more like an animal, but... Like a squirrel, cat, I don't know. Or a top. Is it a he or a she? I couldn't even... I don't really know. Looks like a male, looks like a female. I don't know. But the attire that this person is wearing is very unusual. Looks very protective of what they're gonna do, so let me go here and see what this is. Okay, climb. I'm just gonna do what it asked me to do. Okay, so there are some markings here, not really sure, but I'll just keep on going. Okay, climb. Okay, so I have to push close to the edge to climb. Okay, so L2 or R2 hold to grip. Okay, I'm just gonna hold it. Okay. So that seems to hold me into place while I climb. Kind of like how people do rock climbing or bouldering. Okay, so I have to do L2 and then press R2, kind of like use that to control the gripping of the hands. Okay, the icon display the rope's main guard band. When empty, the rope is attached to the wall. Okay, so what do I do here? So do I attach myself? Okay, I'm gonna do that. Search for a hole. So I have to like Search for a hold using the left joystick. And then climb is X. Okay. Hold into wind in the rope, so... Okay, so after I climb, I have to wind in the rope. So I guess this is a safety feature of all climbers. Okay. Wow. Let's take a look at what it looks like. Looks pretty neat. Okay, what's in here? Okay, automatic secure the climb, ensure the right path to take. Okay, so that's really helpful because now I know if I am going to the right direction. So I just have to see one of those things on the side of the wall to know. Okay. So I have to like, it's kind of like walking. You have to like press L2 and then press R2 and then release L2. It's kind of like walking. It's pretty interesting. Okay. All right. So this is where I had to attach myself. And then I'm just gonna do it slowly. I don't really know how to do it yet. Okay, so where do I go? Do I go left? Okay, it seems like there is a place where I can go up. Okay, cool. Alright, so I guess I kinda understand it, where you have to go up. When I see these things attached to the wall, I just... Okay, these three small guys represent secondary pistons. If they're full, they're available to use. If they're empty, the pitons are already attached. Pythons are already attached to the wall. Okay, so these are kind of like hooks to the wall. Okay, I'm just gonna go through. Okay, I'm in a dead end. Am I? Okay, and then hold to place a python. Okay. All right, so square is a hold the python, and then what's this circle button? This yeah, that's to release it, right? Okay, so I need to jump. Hold on to loaded jump. So I'm holding on and then release. Okay. Oh, I kind of instinctively pressed like and held L2. Okay. All right, this is pretty pretty intuitive. Okay, where do I go from here? Do I go back down? Okay, I'm just gonna go back down. Like that. Alright. The right hand gauge represents your stamina. Monitor it and keep it topped up, preventing yourself from falling. Oh, okay, so that's stamina. That just puts another element of climbing. So you can't always like get stuck and climb. You'll have to kind of like take breaks. Okay. Alright. Alright. So, oh, okay. I'm just gonna climb onto this net. So I'm just gonna climb onto anything that looks climbable. Hold to place. Okay, good. So hold to load a jump, and then aim for L, and then aim for a grip. Release to jump. Okay. Alright, so I didn't know I have to aim, because before I didn't have to. So I need to aim using L1. Okay, so L3, so press on L3 to rest. Okay. Okay, so I can see that whenever I rest, it loads up the gauge on the right, the stamina gauge. So I'm just gonna, okay, I'll just try to hurry it up, try and get to the top here. So I can see what happens next. Okay, so hold into circle to wind it back. Okay, I guess I get how to do the climbing. Alright, let's kind of explore around here. Can I climb up through here? Let me look up. No, these are all sawed off, so I don't think I can climb here. But if I look down here, whoa, it looks so scary. I don't think I can. I don't want to jump down there. What if this guy dies? Do I have to start all over again? Where do I start? Okay. I heard a cat mewing. Oh, there's a crab. Okay, so where do I go? Okay, I'm just gonna follow a trail wherever it takes me. Okay, so those things are stuck onto the wall. I'm just gonna hang on to them. Okay, just pressing up. Oh, okay. Okay, that's pretty simple. Oh, okay, so I have to like press it. Okay, walk up to it, hold L3 and press X. Okay, triangle. Another sleep turning for stones at the old delta. Harvest. 2 belay stations with parts, a good catch. That should be enough to reopen the road to Old Cape. Otherwise, it's all smooth sailing on a couple of old lanterns. I think I can revive. Folks used to throw this stuff away. Oh, I finally caught an old knitting machine from Eno, who's been asking for one for cycle. It's not in great shape, but we'll also be able to tinker with it. Still not sure how we're going to haul it up to the low tide, though. Note to self, stop doing business with Grandma. He does this discoveries selling for parts in the Heights. He claims to be a repairman, but he's nothing but a foam salesman. That's what. Okay, that's it. Low tide. Okay, so I guess these are just notes lying around, like stories of the people. I don't know. Why is it like so quiet around? And it looks like everything is just dumped right here. Okay, hold to place your main carab. Okay. The rope can be attached to most surfaces by holding it down. Okay, that's pretty useful. So if I have to, oh God, that was scary. I thought I was gonna fall off and die. Okay, now what do I do here? Okay, I know that I have to go to the right. So am I missing something? Okay, hold on to the grip. Oh, I saw like L1 was down and R1 is up, right? Okay. Oh, okay, that is good. Now I have like. Okay, now what am I gonna do? I think I need to swing myself to the left. Okay, it's not low enough. Make it a little bit lower. Even more. Okay, good job. Okay, now get up. Okay, I found myself on the other side. Okay, that was pretty simple. Okay, there's something up here. What's this? Oh, so these are the portable things. So these are the built-in, like, they attach the ropes. So this kind of leads me to suspect that there used to be a population of people that lived here, but somehow they just went away. I don't. What is this place? Hey, this is familiar. Oh, this was where I used to be. Okay. Yeah, I think I want to go back up. So this leads me to suspect that there used to be a population of people who work and live here, that they do trading, and they are mostly mountain climbers. That's how they get around. They don't have cars or any of those, or sailboats, because this is like right across the mountain. But there are oars and stuff like that lying around right here, so it could be that this place used to be covered by like an ocean. Okay. Oh, what did I pick up? Looks like a shell, a seashell. Oh, there's a buoy. Boats. I hear water sounds. Splashing of water. Tools. Are these like corals and things like that? Birds. Trees. Pictures of like things that are etched onto the walls. So this leads me to think if this place used to be all covered in water. Okay, I'm gonna quit. The cutscene. You know, it kind of like disintegrated. Okay, so let me just climb up and continue. So all of these etchings, I wonder if these were done like, you know, before, maybe like when, like, you know, after the drought, when there was the low tide, because all of these other things that are here, like you see the boats hanging off of the cliffs, like this place used to be covered all in water. And so this is my theory on this so far, is that there used to be a population of people that lived here. Okay, let's take a look at this. Yuki, how are things at the sawmill? Business has been slow at the restaurant. Almost no one came to the last night, even though people are climbing down from all over. I know we don't play the shells anymore, but still. I was thinking that adding scaffolding to the side of the upside down cliff might help steer passers by this way. I'm missing a packed patio. Can you take care of it? I checked the low tide and everyone agrees. Hey Mo, listen, these things happen. I hope one day you'll ask me to do something besides taking lifeboats apart and make ladders. Like I'm free for romantic dinner for two. Anyway, all good for scaffolding and proves I don't have much wood to choose from after the new path of the plane I had to build, but still have a record or two left over. I'll still get it when the currents allow. I owe you one. Thanks, you're the best. By the way, do you ever run into old Sonia? I think she's rummaging around in your area right now. If you see her around, do you mind telling her I need a new hob for my... What's a hob? Mind taking on water. In the meantime, set sail for the restaurant. I'm not sure how romantic that'll be, but we can always share a half-cooked meal. Okay, that is interesting. That kind of leads me to showcase a live of two, you know, potentially lovers. And basing on what they wrote, like life here was awfully different. It's kind of like a post-apocalyptic world where the temperature of the earth rises and it has dried up most of the oceans. That's why we see that's why we see all these boats around. Okay, let me just try and go down. And then, yeah, and waters became a very, very valuable resource. That's why people are using boats and everything to make ladders so that they can climb up these walls, which I think they were, you know, these were like, how do I say those things? Like probably these are like the quake lines, the, you know, the sidewalls, like, you know, in the ocean, like the cliffs of the ocean floor, it used to be. I'm just guessing here. Okay, so what's this place? this place is huge. So it kind of looks like it used to be like a dock over here. So these are the scaffolding. I presume that they were made out of from the old abandoned ships. But when you see here, there are, there's like a kayak tied to a post and everything. Okay, let me see if I can get this to work. Okay. So I think some of these things, some of these technologies are because of the new environments, like these things that we need to hold at the rope. Okay, I have to go back up. I don't want to go down, so I'm not letting it go because I'll just have to climb back up again. Okay. Yeah, I wonder what those things are. Are those like new creatures or something? Okay, now I'll continue to climb up and see where this leads me. I wonder if she would die if I, let go of her. Even jumping like costs stamina. Okay, let me see. Let me see around here. What else is around here? Okay, there is a ladder going down from here. Okay. Whoa, whoa. Oh, okay. Oh, she doesn't. I thought that she'll like fall off the edge and I could just survive from here. Okay, that's cool. Now I'm assured that yeah, I won't suddenly just jump off and die because this is practically a, everybody could like it's not rated R or anything. Yeah, it wasn't until I started my shift to prepare crossing. After all the folks I've made. Okay, so they're talking about fishing, but they said a desert to cross and a caravan to prepare. So I'm assuming that these notes were the civilization that kind of abandoned here because, like just by like without any like I don't really have much context about this game, so it kind of looks like all these people, they had to abandon this place because there was no rainwater whatsoever. Like everything just dried up. That makes for an awesome game. Okay. Oh, I forgot to wind that. Okay, so where do I climb from here? So I'm gonna have to climb up here. Yeah, I don't really know where this ends. So do I climb up here? Okay, there's a platform up there. So okay, so I know I have to go up. So let's do that. Let's climb. Okay, don't fall. Okay, so do I have to use one of the anchor myself into the walls? I hope she is strong or he is strong enough. I'm gonna call him a he. Oh my god. I jumped twice. I kinda did it out of desperation, but oh, I didn't have to worry, but somehow it is so scary. Okay, there's some markings on the wall with kind of like an arrow. Okay. Oh, what's that? Damn, that is so cool. Right now I'm on ground. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, now I'm gonna go up. Okay, let me just try and swing. Hold to jump. Okay, that's not really what I was like aiming for. Hold to jump. And then L to swing. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got the main controls. I'll just use my intuition to play this game because I got no idea. But I kind of get it. Starting to how to play it. Like I have to go through this. But I'm trying to find like artifacts and people. Like just things, I guess. Okay. Okay, let me just grab the cylinders. Actually, where am I going? Okay, I'm going up top. Okay, I think I should anchor myself here and just try to jump. Sweet. Made it! Okay. You climb. Climbing up here takes a lot of stamina. Whoa, this is like a huge gap. How should I do this? Okay. I'm thinking of relying on the scaffolding. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna listen to what they say. I'm just gonna put a secondary one here. Do I jump here? Okay. If your stamina amply replenishes so that you can... Okay, so I have to press this to replenish my stamina. Okay. So do I go to the left or just go to the right? The right is so high. Okay. Let me try going to the left and see what's there. Okay, alright, I think... Okay, this is good. This is going well. Oh! Oh, crap. I need to be careful. I know, even though I know that I won't plummet to my death, but it's still scary. Okay, so this is the... Whoa, holy crap, that is deep. So there are boats around, all these chairs and things. Okay. Okay, so where do I go from here? So do I go across? Pick some of these things up. I'm just gonna walk around and just... Ooh. These cheeky little things. Okay, what's this? Is this a save point? Not really. Can I go in here? Okay. There are stairs here. So it leads me to think that, yeah, there used to be water around here that I can like sail out from. Oh, what are are these things? They look like lizards. Lynn's gone to the heist as extend the site. With the boss gone, the wind's gone out of our sails when it comes to digging. It's not such a bad thing. Lifting boxes, crates, and barrels is my area of expertise, but shifting their old stones at the last everyone knee starts quaking. Anyways, I was just getting used to the idea of working with archaeologists, making myself useful again, and already the work's dried up. I doubt I'll start up again. I don't see how we can move forward. How about you? How are things in the low tide? It's the still refusing to go to school. My love, I'm so happy to hear from you. Miss you so much these days. I'm schooling her. I'm very much out of depth. Do you remember the names of all the regions of the tower? I don't even remember learning that. Homework assignment about the old altar to keep her busy for a while. She's supposed to copy the design. I ended up going with her. It'd been ages since I last ventured behind the village. I've forgotten how dark it is, but you know, Dee, she's gutsy and she's enjoying diving into the past. Just like you. Speaking of which, have your archaeologists finally found out how tides work? They've been digging for a while now. Get it? Do you know when you'll be able to come back up here? Yeah, it seems like um, these people who wrote these, the civilization before, they just wrote them, and you know, their scientific knowledge of tides is kind of lacking. You know, it's kind of like there has been a you know, a knowledge lapse. So because of the destruction of the world, they kind of had to resort back to, you know, older technology. Okay. Where am I going with this? Okay, should I go straight? I think I should. Whoa, that looks so cool. And these structures, they look so different. Like, I thought it should be like a lighthouse, but it doesn't look like a lighthouse at all. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Jesus, I thought I died right there. Okay, alright, there's a note right here. Let me just read it. Hey, Bianca, you must have cast off for who knows where. I went back to the postal relay. Still no water, surprise, surprise. Sally and Faz are still sorting through everything by hand, and I've gotten roped into helping with deliveries. Me, on back. Can you imagine what a sight that is? Even I'm laughing at myself. Still, why not, eh? It's a fresh start. Quite like seeing the world as the mail comes in. Well, it would be nice to have a damn pill which just change course when I ask it to. I'm telling you, honestly, what a nightmare. Anyways, I'm gonna miss the tide at this rate. Okay, so some of these notes suggest to me that, yeah, water used to rise up and down. So it used to go up and go down, but then somehow the tide just hasn't came back up and it dried out. Is that possible? So let's continue with our adventure. Okay, alright, let's wind back up the rope and take a look at what these are. So these are the barrels, I guess. So what do they store in it? Do they store water or do they store supplies? But inside here, it looks like they store supplies, but everything is all over the place. It kind of looks like these are like lobster baskets where they catch like crabs and lobsters and do some fishing. There's not much agriculture, you know, or things of that sort. It's mainly fishing, possibly hunting too. Can I jump there? Oh no, I couldn't jump over across. upwards. Okay, I think I could. Hey, why can't I like attach my rope there and climb up? Let's see what's up there. Since we got the staircase. Oh, look, a little pig. Or is it a rat? It just doesn't really look like a rat. Look at its ears. But it looks kind of cute though. I don't know what it is. Oh, something. Okay, yeah, something. I thought I saw something else. Outside, nope. Are there any notes around? Nope. Okay, let's bring in this bridge. Okay, there's a note here. Let's take a look. Logbook 12 octaves after the Jusant. I'm finally leaving. I'm so happy I couldn't sleep awake. At the old harbor master's office, a note caught my eye. It sounded like poetry. Expedition to the clouds, seeking hope and water. Join us at 12 octaves. Becca and Arlo's farm. I feel journey together. After spending so long marinating, trying to find meaning in life, it felt to me good to see the world as M would say. Hopefully we'll be stopping by her hut. Just the thought of seeing her again is enough to tell me I'm making the right decision. With any luck, there'll be other adventures leaving from low tide. I don't want to make my way to the meeting point with the rest of the expedition all by myself. The only time I ever left here was for the harvest festivals when I was just a small fry. So an expedition like this is no small matter. They want to set sail for the clouds. Oh no, my parents. I forgot about them. What am I going to tell them? Hey folks, I'm off to adventure. See you if and only if I make it back alive. Of course, Bianca dear, don't forget to bring snacks. I better not say anything. I should bring snacks. What else? What do people normally take on this type of trip? One thing's for sure, what a journey without a logbook. I've got it covered. I plan to make a like expedition to set off for the salt plain in search of springs. I'm going to scatter my journal entries along the way for anyone who might come after us, starting with this message. Farewell, my lighthouse. You welcomed me with wonder and kept me company. I've pondered too much. You've always been there for me. I'm leaving you to the wheat beaks who will watch over from the sky and watch over this message. I'm leaving one of my creation adventure calls Bianca. Okay, Bianca. Okay, so this is like one of the journals that why people have set sail is because they don't have water. So they don't even know if they're gonna come back. So this is a lighthouse apparently. And yeah, they don't know. So it's kind of like a survive or die type of expedition trip. So they're expecting to go out and find water, fresh water, because it might have been a drought for like so long that, or maybe for like years, that they needed to find some sort of water. So they need to go to these expeditions to, you know, bring tons of water. Something that is, whoa, Jesus Christ. Wait, let me just release it. Okay, where am I gonna, okay, I'm gonna swing back towards that building. Okay, I need to lower myself more. Oh, not yet. Oh, now I'm too low. Oh, jeez. How do you do this? Oh my god, this is tough. Okay. Oh, this is tough. This is a tough game, I guess. Okay, so I need to swing myself across. Okay, there's a ledge right there. Okay, let's see. I need to swing myself here. Okay. Okay. Alright. Guess I'll need to jump across. That is scary. I always fear that I'll be, plummeting down. But I know there's a rope, but still, it just feels very, terrifying. Okay. Double jump. I think I did that before, but yeah. Now I know that we have a double jump. Okay, let me see if there's any notes around here. Okay, there's one right here. Ask for Mo for help. It's no use. It won't budge. There's no way of knowing how the inner mechanisms work. Does it have anything to do with the lost ocean? Mo isn't much of a hitman either, but you'd think you'd be able to figure it out between the two. He had to weigh anchor. A date, he said. It's true that he did seem rather dressed up to tinker around, rather perfumed too. And to answer my question, I've explored you from deck to hold, and I'm no further along than when I started. I still don't know what you could have been used for. My lighthouse. Your paintings seem to allude to water falling from the sky, but that was pretty vague. Now what am I supposed to do? It's like a date. Talk about falling from the sky. I think to these people that are here, rain is a very, very odd concept because of how dry things are. Because some of these notes, it seems like people haven't seen like water in ages. It's like they've only been seeing it as like fairy tales and stories. Okay, now I'm up here. Okay, so I just need to press on this button. Okay, what's this? Looks like a horn.